Hello everyone! We're going to continue with more Professor Layton and the Last Specter. Those of you that are new here, it seems that the title does say Specter's Call. I mentioned it in the last stream, is that playing this game, this title makes a heck of a lot more sense. This is the European title of it. So, because we don't know whether or not it's a Last Specter or anything like that. There's no hint toward the title. But the American title is The Last Specter. And we're going to continue. Also, if you're new here, I am using a drawing pad to play this. Because if you've ever played a DS game, there is a touchscreen, and this game requires a stylus for a lot of the puzzles. Ariana demands that Layton and the others leave her house. Let me turn this down. Okay. That way you guys can hear me. Ariana demands that Layton and the others leave her house. They decide to make inquiries about her. If they can find the truth behind the rumors of her being a witch, maybe they can help her open up. So, let's take a look at... So the last thing we have to follow Seamus. Shopping. Okay, so we are at the shop. Welcome. What can I do for you? Have you seen an old man with a beard around here? You mean Vernon? I can't say that I've seen him today. No, we don't mean Vernon. Have you seen anything strange in the market lately? No such luck. The most exciting thing that went on today was some little kid going on a shopping spree. Let's see. Perhaps Seamus hasn't shown up yet. Someone just bought up all of Aunt Taffy's sweets. Yes, do you know anything about the little boy who did that? No, but if I'd seen him, I would have stopped him there and then. Do you recall seeing an old man with a white beard? Nope, but I do recall how good those chocolate limes were. Delicious as they may be. That doesn't really help us, but thank you for your time. When Crow is away, the Black Ravens will play. Where is Crow? I don't know. He needed to check out some things. He'll be back. If you need Crow, give him the message, I guess. So, fed up. So when I saw your heel kid down here today, I seen him down here every once in a while. He's a rich kid. That's for sure. You can smell the money on him. Did you by any chance notice an old man with a white beard? No, but I don't pay attention to the comings and goings of every shopper. You could ask Crow. Makes 4 badges, whatever they're for. Meow. Wow. Nothing. Means I'm not missing a puzzle. At least as far as I know. Alright. The gem of today's auction is an antique that made its way here through unusual channels. It was commissioned by a war hero, so it has historical value as well. Can't possibly resist bidding. Most of this stuff just looks like junk to me. Ah, that's what amateurs think. But these are exceptionally rare items you'll never find elsewhere. No connoisseur of collectibles would ignore such exquisite pieces. It's quite impossible to put an exact price on such a collection, but I can tell there's a small fortune here. How could he not know the value of the things he's buying? Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. What you bid is what the item is worth to you. Even so, I think this man needs help. Did you find the witch then? You could say so, yes. So what are you doing back here? We were wondering if you had, by any chance, seen an old man with a bushy white beard around here. Ah, yes, you've been all over the market asking about this, haven't you? My spies told me. We haven't seen your mysterious bearded man, I'm afraid, but we did find something else. And what would that be? A juicy piece of info. But you can't have it for nothing, of course. Let's see. I think I'll have you solve a puzzle for me. You have a 52 card deck with no jokers, which would be a standard deck of poker cards. If the cards are all placed in a certain order, are you really kidding me? Get off my screen. If the cards are all placed in a certain order that follows a pattern below, what will the number and suit of the 26th card be? Let's see. If the cards are all placed in a certain order that follows a pattern below, or to the right in this case, what will the number and suit of the 26th card be? Let's see. So it goes diamond, club, heart, spade. And we have ace, 4, 7, 10, king, 3, 6, 9, Q, 2, 5, 8, Jack, ace, touch to choose the suit and value. Okay, the next one would be a heart. And it would be a 4. Because Because if we're going to go by the same pattern up here, then it's got to be a heart because that's the following pattern. And the 4 comes after the ace. At least that's my take on it. Unless it wants to go through all the rest of the deck. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. It's got to be 4. Because it's got all the cards in there, so.
Some puzzles must be met directly. What could have gone wrong here?
Yeah. I don't think I was wrong in that assumption. It's got to be a heart, so then why isn't it a 4 next? Well, that's strange. I followed everything else, so. Because it goes diamond, club, heart, spade. And if we continue the pattern after ace, it would be 4, because that's how the numbers show. Unless I'm mistaken. Order that follows the pattern. What will the number and suit of the 26 cards? Huh? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, the puzzle doesn't make any sense. even if you look at Jack being 11, Queen being 12, and King being 13, it still don't make sense. But obviously the next card is a heart. So why isn't the next one 4, considering that's the pattern that they have? Okay, so let's look at ace being 1. So it skips 2 and 3 and goes to 4. Skips 5 and 6 and goes to 7. Skips 8 and 9 and goes to 10. Skips 11 and 12 and goes to 13. And now we go back to 1, and it skips 1 and 2 and goes to 3. Skips 4 and 5 and goes to 6. 7 and 8 and goes to 9. Skips 10, 11 goes to 12. It skips 13 and 1 goes to 2. 3 and 4 goes to 5. Skips 5 and 6 goes to 8. Skips 8 and 9. Or skips 9 and 10 goes to 11. Skips... Yeah, even if we do that pattern, it still should be 4. So, what gives? So that can't be the pattern either. Even though that's the way it looks. Because if we follow that pattern, my answer should be correct. Yeah. Yeah, that's messed up.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Even that's wrong. Oh, I
It
did
appears
jack
as though
of
I've
spades.
missed something. Some puzzles must be met directly.
That puzzle made no sense.
No puzzle is without an answer.
The dev should have reread that and looked at that differently. Because if we were to follow the hints exactly the way it was and follow the pattern there, it should have been the 4 of hearts. That should have been the correct answer. Wait, are you serious? Yeah, so it should have been 4 of hearts, but you didn't give us anything else. Oh, so you said it was a 26th card. Well, they did say the 26th card. But you make a pointless hint and expect us to follow through there and try to go through the entire pattern that way. I don't know. Jack of clubs, the suits come in the order of diamonds. Clubs, hearts, spades, while 2 numbers are skipped for each card drawn. Yeah, because I was going there and I could have kept on right on going, but I don't know. New fish tank. A little earlier, that rich kid from Hired Hill was here doing his grocery shopping. A friend of yours? Hardly. I don't have rich friends, though it is profitable to butter up our wealthy visitors at auction. I see. Anyway, that kid comes here every so often. Not just for sweets, either. He buys proper groceries. Large quantities, too. It's not just little errands. He comes here to stock right up. Make of that what you will. But remember, you can't always take things at face value. You certainly can you, Black Raven? Please, you know the Black Raven's identity is a secret. Haha, of course. And thank you, Crow. Your information was very useful. Was it? Well, as long as you're happy. We didn't find out anything and we lost Seamus. Now what do we do? I believe we learned quite a bit, actually. And if I am correct, there may be an incident in town very soon. Let's do the fish. This one. Alright, let's see. That is a short time limit. Alright, well. Let's see what happens here. Wow. Let's see this one. I did it! That was actually easy. After speaking to Taffy and the Black Ravens, I think I am beginning to understand the true nature of Ariana's curse. Nobody reported seeing Seamus in the market, but several people spotted a boy from Highard Hill buying Taffy sweets and stocking up on groceries. I'm not sure what, but I have a feeling that something is about to happen. Over there, what is that? I'm not certain. Let's head east and find out. Professor. What is it, Emmy? The witch's mark. They say it appears if the residents say bad things about Ariana. The witch's mark? And a sweet wrapper. Just as I suspected. See that there house? The folk who live up there were always moaning about a Bard family. When Mr. Bard owned the land round here, everyone complained about him. Can't say I blame them either. But there's no reason to go around bad-mouthing his little girl. I agree. I think I have the solution to our little enigma here. Really, Mr. Layton? Let's look at what has happened since we left Bard Manor. Why were we looking for Seamus? What was our reason for going after Seamus? To gain Ariana's trust, declare Ariana's name. Was it to clear Ariana's name? Correct. That's exactly it. We want to prove that Ariana is not cursed so that she will help us. Since Seamus is the only servant left, we thought he might give us some helpful information. But he was not willing to speak to us at the manor, and after that we lost track of him. Then we heard that he often takes a boat to go shopping at the market, so we followed him there. We didn't see him there, but we did get some good information. Which person of interest was seen shopping at the market? A boy from Hired Hill. You mean that boy from Hired Hill? We heard that he was there shopping. Yes, Crow said he saw a boy buying food and household goods, and, of course, Aunt Taffy's sweets. You think the sweets have something to do with our investigation? Yes, I believe they do. The witch's mark that we saw, what other clue was there? Was there anything that stood out to you beneath the mark or on the wall, for example? A sweet wrapper was lying there. That's correct, Emmy. Now, who could that have belonged to? Well, that boy from Hired Hill bought some of Aunt Taffy's sweets, didn't he? That's right. The wrapper must likely belong to him. But what does it mean, Professor? Where did Seamus go? Haha, I'll show you. The answer lies back at Bard Manor. Alright now, calm down, you lot. It's just a silly prank. There's no need to fly off the handle. Just take a deep breath, relax, and let's look for it. Look at the graffiti. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Let's try it again from the top. Breathe in. Are you okay, officer? Phew. Fine, fine. Just feeling a bit lightheaded. That's all. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, terrible news! The witch's mark has appeared! Calm down, Fig. Please, try to calm yourself. Did you see who left this mark? No, I turned away for a second and caw. I don't see anyone come through. Or did it just appear there on its own? With no one painting it? Scrock! Well, that was weird. old factory. I think they used to make steam cars here a long time ago. How odd to have a factory like this in a town with so much clean water and lovely greenery. Well, actually, they closed the factory because it was polluting the water. Oh. Years have gone by so quickly since I was laid off at the factory. I can't keep up at all. I was so caught up in my work that I never did settle down or start a family. Now I'm just a bit of a hermit. I give my roses names and I talk to them every morning. Fend off the blues, I tinker with puzzles like this one. A single light hangs down from a high-up beam in this dilapidated warehouse. Down on the floor, there are two posts, 1 meter high and 15 meters apart. The light casts a 3 meter long shadow from the left post and a 2 meter long shadow from the right. How high in meters is the light from the floor? From the floor? How high in meters is the light? Single light hangs down. Oh. Well. 1 meter high. 15 meters apart. Meters long shadow from left post and a 2 meter long shadow from the right. It looks like 3 meters. Because I want to say this is the same length as this. Let's see. That looks like a perfect square. So I want to say it's about 3 meters.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
No?
I need to look at that again.
It looked like it was perfectly 3 meters. Try 4.
I think I've got this one. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
That's right. The light is 4 meters up. As shown in the diagram, make 2 triangles, ABC and EBF, on the left of the light, and 2 more, ADC and GDH, on the right. Oh, it's a trig. See, that's my little gripe about the puzzles in the later Professor Layton ones, is because in the first one you had to think outside the box without having to use any type of math. And here they're throwing in trig and they're throwing in complicated algebra and everything like that, and it's like, so I mean, yeah, so you're solving it the way they taught us in the first Professor Layton game. This is what I call overthinking a puzzle. Yes, that's the one. I can't believe you still remember all that stuff about the factory. You must have loved it there. Hardly. I was just stuck in there for so long that it's all burned into my memory. Still can't believe they fired me for all I did. Well, maybe they hit on hard times or something. What hard times? I was there. I remember. They just left me to stew in my misery. I just nailed all 3 of those. Aha! I think this must be a hidden puzzle. The cube below is made up of 27 clear plastic boxes. After your friend fills some of the boxes with gems, you look at the cube from 3 different directions. By comparing the gems, you can see from the 3 viewpoints, A, B, and C. Can you work out how many gems there are in total? So how many? 27 clear plastic boxes. So are you saying there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm sorry, but that's 3 sides. Oh, right. Alright, so if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so that means they're all on the outside. Got it. Alright. Okay. Are you sure? Okay, well, let's examine this. Because they said B is here, and C is there, and then A is there. So from what we can look at, is that C, this is 1. Let's draw this better. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 filled out right here for C, according to the diagram. B has 1 here, 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 and here. And A should have so it should have 3 on top. Well, you have to look at this because C should, this one on C, this one right here, technically should be seen here, but it's not. There's no way. All right, but here's my point. All right, this should be seen here.
No, because then you would see it here on A.
Okay, but listen. See, this matches this line right here. And if this is supposed to be like this, these boxes are shared with B on this side. So if there's a gem here, we should be seeing it here. That's what's wrong with this puzzle.
No, because it's right there.
That's not possible. Because if you look at it on this here, this is the red here. So if you're looking at it,
Okay, so no, that gem's right up here. Because that's A.
no. That gem is here.
No, because
No.
all these gems
'Cause
are
look.
right here on A.
Look at. See the blue line here. See the blue line there. That's this blue line right here. So this gem should be here. These two are the same gems. Equivalently, this gem should be seen right here on A. Why isn't it seen there? This is what's wrong with this puzzle. But you have to, because they put the colors there. So, since this puzzle's all screwed up, because of them putting the colors on there, this makes it a little difficult. Because a gem you should be seeing is not there. So, what? My keyboard dying. Are you good, keyboard? Good. So, how many gems are here? You think there's only 5? Because they screwed up the puzzle.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Boxing clever. Your friend filled 5 of the boxes with gems. Is that fewer than you expected? Well, no, you messed up the entire puzzle. That's the problem. So, this gem is this gem. That gem is this gem. And that is that. Yeah, it's... See, the thing of it is, it's supposed to be 27 boxes. I counted all 27 boxes on the outside. That's the problem with it. And they've got boxes on the middle, making that more than 27 boxes. How does that make sense? Because they have one box in the middle, making that 28 boxes. Done and dusted. Yes, I'm criticizing puzzles. I missed the mouse. Huh? Okay. Hey there, here. How y'all doing? Hello, Bucky. What are you so excited about? Forgot me. You're the one who should be excited. The wait is over. The High-Yard Hill Pier is now open. Control yourself, please. We all know my boats are the best way to get around, but let's stay calm. I have a feeling Bucky would like us to take one of his boats. Oh, you guys want to ride? Bucky's got some great boats here. So I think we want to go to High-Yard Hill. I thought only rich people lived in High-Yard Hill. Yeah, this place is real shabby. I wouldn't let my dog stay here. Professor, Luke, I see someone down by the lake. It must be Ariana. Let's get a better look through this fog.
Hey, is that Ariana? Ariana?
Why are you following me? Go away! If you do not leave me alone, I will not be responsible for what might happen.
You are not actually cursed, my dear. And we can prove it.
What?
Ariana, you are not at all what they say.
Ariana?
The Calamity Witch is a myth. An interesting one, but a fabrication nonetheless. It was created to protect you, Ariana.
What are you talking about? Protect me?
Yes. I understand why your protector kept you in the dark all this time.
What?
It was better all along that you did not know. The one behind the curse was none other than... You there, young man.
Seamus? That's ridiculous!
You are aware of the witch's curse, that bad things happen to people who speak ill of you. Well, it is not a curse, just a simple trick.
What do you mean?
Seamus took note of people who said nasty things about you, and he then painted the witch's mark on their homes. Rumors of a curse then spread throughout Miss Tallery, and the townspeople began to suspect that you were actually a witch. It was Seamus who created the rumor of the witch's curse.
Is this true?
Seamus, I know you think you're helping Ariana, but you're acting like a child.
That's because Seamus is a child.
Well, Emmy, there is a good reason for that.
Get to the point, Layton.
And what would that be?
Seamus, why don't you show us who you really are?
Tony?
I couldn't forgive the people who said mean things about my sister. Tony? What have you done?
Professor, how did you know this?
There were many pictures of Ariana with a young boy, but he was nowhere to be found, although we saw many signs of his presence.
I'm sorry my brother caused so much trouble. We just wanted to be left alone. We don't want people to fear us.
We're looking for the Specter's flute, Ariana. Can you help us? Your father purchased it on the black market.
The Specter's flute? I don't know anything about it.
Ariana, please. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
You don't know anything about me.
Perhaps we should all calm down a bit.
I told you, I don't know anything about a flute. Now leave!
But we just...
She's definitely hiding something, Professor.
All right, Ariana. If you really want us to leave, we'll leave.
We will?
Yes. Emmy, we should go now.
Ariana's curse was in fact inflicted by her little brother Tony, who, in defiance of his sister, played tricks on anyone who spoke badly of her. It seems Tony didn't realize that the townspeople were simply concerned about them. I have nothing more to say to you people. Now please leave. Luke, what's going on here? I think it's about time you told us just what it is you and everyone else in this town is so afraid of. You mean the Specter? It's alright, Luke. It is very scary. I mean, I don't think you understand the true terror of the Specter. The Specter threatens to do more than just destroy our town. What do you mean? The Specter can destroy the fabric of our families. It can ruin our homes as well as our houses. When we become filled with fear, our hearts will go cold. That's what frightens me most. Do you really think the Specter can do that to people? The Specter has been a part of Miss Tallery for generations. It hears all. It's listening to us now. And under the fog of its powers, the keepers of the town become nothing more than pawns. Like my father. Luke. You're everything I hoped you would be, Mr. Layton. I'm glad I chose to seek the help of someone from outside Miss Tallery. You haven't disappointed me. The Specter, the Calamity Witch, all of it happened so fast.
Where is the family? What did the police say?
Why, Papa? How could you leave us? Why?
Glad he's gone.
You reap what you sow.
Stop!
Ariana? Ariana, are you alright? Is there anything I can do?
Don't touch me! Go away! Go back to your nice family and your perfect little house! I hate you! I hate everyone!
Ariana?
Just go and leave me alone. I mean it, Luke.
Ariana was never the same after that day. It wasn't long before the Specter began appearing. The Specter, really? Ever since that day, it's been as if Miss Tallery was cursed. People have been falling ill. My mother disappeared. Disappeared? Luke, what do you mean by that? Dad says she's traveling, but she wouldn't just go on a trip without telling me. I know her. My own father's lying to me. I know he's under the power of the Specter. The Specter will take over the heart of every grown man and woman. And not just this town. It will reach out and take over the entire world. And do you think that Ariana believes this as well? Perhaps that is why she won't talk to us. Because she's afraid? Yes, she's afraid too. I don't know, Professor. I sensed Clark's unease as soon as we arrived. He isn't himself. Luke, I also believe the Spectre to have the power you described. What? It's the Spectre's work. It changes people. It seems that all this began with the death of Mr. Bard last year. We must look into the details surrounding his death. We'll need access to the police reports. Of course, that makes sense. Luke, I promise you that I will solve the mystery that plagues this town. You will? I promised, didn't I? A gentleman always keeps his promises. Oh, thank you, Mr. Layton. Our next stop is the Miss Tallery police station. I wonder where that's located. Let's take a boat. The Noah's Pier is open and ready to send you off on a ride as warm as spring breeze. Hey, you guys want to ride? Bucky's got some great boats here. I guess the police department's not in this area. I honestly don't remember where I saw the police station. there. Can't remember where the police station's at. I thought it was in North Alley. This is the hatchery. Seriously, phone? Aha. Beloved haircut. Nobody goes in without the chief say so. Move along now. Oh, really? Well, we have rather urgent business here with the chief, so let us in now. Alright, hold your horses. Why did you just say so in the first place? Crikey. Right. Alright, go on in then. Some guard they got. Welcome to Miss Tallery Police Station. My name is Herschel Layton, and I'm investigating the Specter by request of the mayor. I need to take a look at some of your records. Well, Chief's out investigating the Specter as well, and we don't let the public in without permission. Sorry, it's official police policy. Can't show you a thing until he gets back. We send copies to Scotland Yard every year, though. If you need something, why not look there? That's quite a way to go. When do you expect the chief to be back? Hard to say, really. Could be as few as 5 hours. Could be as many as 10. I see. Thank you. You've been very helpful. This is a problem. We aren't getting any help here, and it looks as if the chief won't be back anytime soon. And and this is pure conjecture, but even when the chief does return, he may not show us the records without a solid connection between Bard's death and the Specter. We'd probably be better off going all the way to Scotland Yard and looking there ourselves. Come to think of it, why not? I'll go back to London and search for the files in their archives. But Emmy, I doubt Scotland Yard will just grant you access to their files either. I don't think you quite know who you're dealing with, Professor. I got connections. Besides, I can't handle waiting around for 10 hours. You two go on. I'll be back when I have the files. This is what an assistant's for, right? Well, if you're sure, I would be grateful, Emmy. In that case, Luke and I shall continue our investigation here. If you don't mind, could you drop by the university to pick up the recent newspaper in my research file? It's the one with the latest date on it. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Research file and newspapers will do. Emmy, wait. We need to arrange a place to meet when you return. Alright, good idea. That's why you're the professor. Did you have somewhere in mind? Let's meet at the library. We can peruse the documents at our leisure there. The library, got it. I'll be back in a flash. You'll never even know I was gone, Professor. Wow, look at her go. I bet she'll be back in no time at all. I hope she drives safely. Secrets hidden in London. I made pretty good time. Now to grab the research file the professor wanted. Where would the professor keep his files? I need the professor's research file first. Haha, Miss Emmy Altava, I've been looking for you. Dean Delmana. I was worried that something happened to you. Oh no, actually Professor Layton was already in the middle of an investigation when I found him. So I accompanied him out of town. In fact, I'm only back now to get some documents for him. I see. Splendid. Layton is not in London at the moment, then? No, I'm sorry. We had to leave without informing you. No, that's quite all right. He was supposed to be taking some time off anyway. I expect he'll produce an excellent paper when he gets back, too. If you're after Layton's office, it's halfway down the corridor. Check the names on the doors. Thank you, sir. By the way, Emmy, if you're not in too much of a rush, would I borrow you for a moment? Of course. How can I help? Well, you see, there's this puzzle I'm having trouble with. My little granddaughter challenged me to solve it, but I'm at my wit's end. I can't give up, though. What would the little one think of me? Don't worry, Dean. I'll help you crack it. Here's a bookshelf crammed with thick, heavy encyclopedias. Arranged as shown. All of the books have the same depth and they fit perfectly into the shelf. There's always one book that nobody takes from this shelf first, no matter who is browsing the shelf. Which book is it? Touch to give your answer. What book? Do they never touch? And that's all you give me. So, what hint am I looking at? It could be a really big book. Although some people do actually read big books. I read several thick books. Let's see. There is no pattern to any of the books. Unless you count 2 as the odd one out. I kind of wish there was other people in this chat. I haven't seen the chat active all day long. Yeah, I don't know why either. Huh? Yeah, but nobody talking or trying to solve things. Bookshelf crammed with thick, heavy encyclopedias arranged as shown. All the books have the same depth, and they fit perfectly into the shelf. There's always one book that nobody takes from the shelf first, no matter who is browsing the shelf. Which book is it? I mean, without knowing what kind of books they are, I don't really know. I'm gonna guess 4. Why not?
I'll handle this one, Professor. I'll never be a good assistant.
Do you notice anything odd when looking at the bookshelf? I don't notice anything odd. Well, then there's 2 books like that.
think I've got this one. I did it, Professor.
Encyclopedias. Encyclopedia number 8 is the only book that cannot be taken out first. There's no way to get it out without removing another book first. Oh, flat. Aha! I see you're going to prove a worthy assistant to Layton. Keep up the good work, Emmy. Leave it to me, sir. Professor Layton is in good hands. Alright then, carry on. Alright. Emmy's notes? I rushed back to London to fetch that research file for the professor. But now I realize I didn't even know where his office is. I'll have to ask somebody around here. It was my first cooking class. I'd not done much cooking before, so I was a bit nervous. Welcome to the delicious cooking class today. I'm going to teach you how to make beef stew. Are you all ready? Well then, let's get cooking. First of all, let's check our ingredients. The main ingredients are carrots, onions, potatoes, broccoli, beef, white sauce, and milk. First, you need to prepare the vegetables. These are freshly picked, so we can't use them yet. Jeff was right. They couldn't be used like that. I had to rinse them thoroughly first. We simply cannot begin until all that dirt and mud is washed off. Make sure you do it properly. Once the vegetables are nice and clean, you can place them on the chopping board. Yes, that's right. That's right. Now, be careful not to cut yourself during the next part. I was shaking with nerves, but I took the knife and gripped it firmly. They ended up looking a bit wonky, but I peeled the carrots and potatoes without much trouble. Now the vegetables are peeled. You can proceed to the next stage. Take your time, there's no rush. Chop chop, that's it. You're doing a great job. Oh, and don't forget to do the same for the meat. I took hold of the knife and being careful not to cut myself. I sliced all the vegetables. Now, everything is chopped up. It's time to put it all in the pot. But there's another job before that. Doing this will help bring out the flavor of the ingredients. The chef took out a frying pan. As soon as I saw it, I knew what I had to do. I coated the frying pan in oil, threw in the meat, followed by the veggies, and sauteed it all. The kitchen filled with a delicious smell. I had to try hard not to drool. Now that you prepared the ingredients It's time for the pot. Put the meat and veg in. I put the ingredients in the pot and then gingerly turned up the heat on the knob. Chef didn't hold back for long. That should be about right. Last, there are 2 key ingredients for making this delicious stew. Yes, it's the white sauce and milk. Add these to the pot now. Don't spill any or let it get burnt. I turned the heat down a little and carefully flattened. Oops, flattened, squished. I didn't mean to, honest. Chef wasn't best pleased though. This performance was a disaster. Now we'll never know how the story should end. No, because I don't have the action for it. I need pour. So. The professor left yesterday in a rush. I haven't seen him since. I know that. Who are you? And why are you in the professor's office? I could ask you the same thing. I'm on the cleaning staff here. My name is Rosa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the professor's new assistant, Emulator. A pleasure to meet you, Rosa. Likewise. So, you're the professor's assistant? I wonder if that's why Dean Delmona was looking for him. The professor asked me to fetch some research of his. Ha! It'll be a miracle if you can find it. Keeping his office tidy is the one puzzle he can't work out. What is it you're looking for? I'll see if I can lend a hand. Well, he asked me to pick up his latest research file and any recent newspapers lying around. Research file and newspapers? Alright, well, let's have a look. So this is the professor's desk. What a lot of stuff. Is this a puzzle? To appease dear Rosa, I applied myself to a spot of spring cleaning today. I must say it proved rather fortuitous. In a dusty corner of the room, I discovered an old bag containing a forgotten treasure. See if you can work out what I found by rearranging the 3 pieces, making up the shape of the bag. Be sure to place the finished article on the table next to where the bag was. Yeah. I wonder. Hmm. Oh boy. Huh? You mean that? Why? But they were already connected to one another.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
It was Professor Layton's hat.
That puzzle was no problem.
Correct. Professor Layton simply wouldn't look like himself without his top hat. Ah, boy. I gotta take a drink for that one. Does the professor just keep puzzles handy in case he has unexpected guests? I suppose I can't be surprised by things like this, especially if I'm going to be his assistant. Ha! No sneakily placed alluring puzzle will faze me now. Here they are. Research file and newspapers all together, sorted. You found them? Good for you. I honestly don't know how he can work in such a pigsty. Thanks for your help, Rosa. I had better get these back to the professor. So you had. You make sure he looks after himself, won't you? Why won't this drawer close properly? Is there something lodged in there? Hat trick. There was an elegant top hat inside that old bag. It's a little large to keep around, though. If only it were smaller. Can you rearrange the pieces to make a smaller hat? The pieces mustn't overlap. Well, I almost did that, see?
What do you think about this? I did it, Professor.
Correct. It does look smaller now, doesn't it? Oh boy. Who would have thought a puzzle would be buried in the gap between two drawers? Still, this is Professor Layton's office after all. The whole room is full of wonderful discoveries waiting to be made. Much like a dig site, really. Well, he is an archaeologist, so... I got the professor's things, so now it's up to Scotland Yard to find those records. With Inspector Grosky's help, I should be able to get access to what I need, I think. I hope Grosky's there, though. Scooter, don't fail me now. All set, I should get going. Ah, here we are, Scotland Yard. Now to find the inspector for the records I need. Thanks, Fish, for telling me where the coin is. Having got directions from Jean Delmona, I found the professor's office where I met Rosa, the cleaning lady. She has agreed to help me look for the professor's research file. Hopefully this won't take too long. Thanks to Rosa, I soon found the research files and newspapers the professor asked me for. Next, I'm off to Scotland Yard to get hold of the reports from Miss Tallery that are archived there. Oh. That's episode 2. Has it really been 6 years? The professor's forgotten. But just coming here brings it all back.
But I didn't do anything!
You and the rest of the pickpocket scum in this city are finished. He says it was you. Are you calling him a liar?
No, of course not! Ugh.
She stole the wallet that was in my pocket.
Liar! This is ridiculous! I'm telling you, this child is confusing me with someone else!
Oh, that one. Is that right, son? You just confused?
She did it.
Shut it!
Huh? Might I be of help?
Ah, Layton! Good timing! Look, that foul miscreant swiped this poor boy's wallet. Is that so? Constable, would you mind giving me the details of the case? Well, I don't see why not. While strolling down the street, this young man noticed that his wallet was missing. He immediately got a bad feeling about the girl he had just passed and told a nearby police officer. The officer checked the contents of her bag, and sure enough, there was the stolen wallet. See? Pretty clear cut, isn't it? I think I have a good grasp of the situation. Now you see the stolen wallet? Aha, I see. I'd just like to confirm something. This wallet is not yours, is it, young man? Huh? If I were to guess, I would say this is your mother's purse. It's definitely a lady's style. Most likely, you were sent on an errand by your mother and entrusted with her purse. However, you spotted a pair of expensive trainers that you'd had your eyes on for some time, and thereupon you bought them with the money in your mother's purse. You then had to find a way to make it seem as though the money had been stolen, am I correct? No, that's not true. In order to place the blame on someone else, you planted the empty purse in this young lady's bag. Isn't that right? But Layton, where's your proof? I'll explain in a moment. Come now. No more fibs, please. You'll have to start behaving like a gentleman one day, you know. But everyone else has them. It's not fair. I just wanted them so much. But to get them by telling lies and tricking everyone, will you ever be able to wear the shoes with pride? Judging by the look of those trainers, you played football, isn't that right? So you should know that shoes don't make a good football player. Only diligent training does. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Alright, come with me. I will help you return those shoes. Really? Of course. Hold on a second there, Layton. How did you know this boy was lying? Quite simple, Constable. I noticed his legs were shaking. It was almost as though he was the one who had been caught in the act. Furthermore, his shoes were brand new, and the wallet contained only a few pennies. It certainly wasn't enough to run any errands with. Once I put all that together, I came to the only possible conclusion.
I hope to never see you here again. Maybe you could take up etymology.
Wait! Thank you so much.
No need to thank me, miss. Helping a young lady like you is the duty of every gentleman. Have a lovely day.
He called me a lady. Wait! Come back here. What's your name?
That, miss, is Herschel Layton. Don't let the hat fool you. That is a man of powerful intellect. He helps us out from time to time with our tougher cases. You know, pickpockets and whatnot.
Herschel Layton. I'll remember that.
And now I've finally become the professor's assistant. I have to do my best to help him. Just leave it to me, Professor. I'll get you the documents you need. Excuse me, Constable. I am looking for Inspector Grosky. Good day, miss. Inspector Grosky, is it? He's out, I'm afraid. I can take a message if you like. Oh, he's out? Bother. I'm kind of in a hurry, and I need to look at some files in the archives. I'm sorry, miss, but I can't help you there. I'm just a constable, see? You need the inspector. What kind of files are you looking for anyway? I need the archived reports from a town named Miss Tallery. Miss Tallery? Isn't that out in the middle of nowhere? The chief constable is a character, I hear. Honestly, we're not very organized when it comes to keeping track of the cases outside your jurisdiction. So if you're in a hurry, I'd advise you to talk directly to the inspector and get his help. Alright. Well, can you at least tell me where Inspector Grosky is? I don't know, I'm afraid. You could try asking around a bit. Try the General Inquiries desk upstairs on the first floor. Is that Monica? Emmy? Emmy Altava? been a while since we saw you here. Not long enough, though. What are you doing wandering around Scotland Yard? Are you lost? Actually, I'm in the middle of a rather important investigation. Oh, really? An important investigation? Here at the station? Huh. You came to ask Inspector Grosky for help because you're in over your head, didn't you? Yeah, Monica, that's what you... Wait. Do you know where Grosky is? Search me. He's been working on... Search me. He's been working on that case in central London for weeks now, though. Thanks, Monica. You've been a big help. Bye. Do I have "Please pester me" written on my forehead? I don't know how to answer that. I'm sorry. If Grosky is in central London, I should head to the city and center. Alright, the first step of any investigation is to gather information. Let's ask around. Excuse me, but did you happen to see, a muscular sort of man around here? Muscular? Well, somewhat disheveled pair of fellows came storming through not long ago. Great, where do they go? Hey, not so fast. What's the rush, young lady? Won't you stop and admire my flowers? What? Well, okay, I suppose. If you don't slow down a bit, you're going to get hurt. Why not take it easy for a while? Here, try solving this puzzle. Let the mystery infuse your senses. A young man tells his local florist about 3 games he intended to play by picking petals off flowers one at a time. He'll start with "She loves me," "She loves me not," and move to "Happy, unhappy, so-so." With the final flower, he'll choose whether to buy his sweetheart a bouquet, a cake, a ring, or a book. The florist picks out the bouquet that he thinks will give the best answer on the last petal of each flower. Which bunch does the young man walk away with? Alright. Alright, so they all should end in the same. Well, actually, let's see. She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me. Happy, unhappy, so-so. Happy, unhappy, so-so. Let's not do 7. Happy, unhappy, so-so. 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 Happy. Well, that's 16 already. Let's see here. Bouquet, cake, ring, book. Bouquet, cake, ring, book. Bouquet, cake, ring, book. Bouquet, cake, ring, book. She loves me, she loves me not. 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 No. Alright. So, bouquet, cake, ring, book. Bouquet, cake, ring, book. Bouquet, cake, ring, book. bouquet. Happy, unhappy, so-so. Happy, unhappy, so-so. Happy, unhappy, so-so. Happy, unhappy, so-so, happy. She loves me, not. 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 Yep, D. It's gonna be D.
I'll handle this one, Professor. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Correct. The young man took away the flowers with 13 petals each. The result of his games were she loves me, happy, and bouquet. It seems reasonable that a florist would want the man to buy another bouquet, right? Well, that makes sense. All right. Jesus Christ, phone. I got a message from Raynex on Twitter. Alright. Alright. You got a new course for the toy trade. Cornelius Business Trip. I'm blasting through these puzzles one after another. Well, I am the professor's assistant after all. The man you asked about headed down towards the other side of the street towards the museum. But make sure you keep your mind calm and gentle. Stay dandy as a dandelion. Yes, thank you. I'll try. I'm on my way, Inspector. Suppose there's no hope for her. Let's do the train. I got to Scotland Yard, but it seemed I won't be allowed to access the archives without Inspector Krosky being there. According to Monica from General Inquiries, the inspector is in central London working on a case. I'd better try looking for him there. Alright. Sure. As a florist, it's also my job to train budding gardeners. I get called out north, south, east, and west to pass on my horticultural expertise. Do you think you could help me find a way to get my goals that stem from these two train lines? Alright. Alright, what happened here? So I can't cross the road with this? Let me try something. Okay, so I can cross the tracks. Yeah, I know, it's stupid. Huh? Probably my phone. They don't even set the other train up. They only set up the one train. The other train doesn't even go anywhere. But you're supposed to set up both trains. It's gotta have both of them. But it says the train crashes. I did. Okay, well, here's the problem. The other train is not going anywhere. There's no track leading from that train. So therefore, it's gonna fail every single time. Failed. Because the other train is not moving. Because whoever put it in there was stupid. So look up one for IGN. Okay. No. Because they have it going completely a different way. Alright, well that one's been solved. Found a new item. Oh, Inspector, you're looking particularly on form today. Such impressive muscles. Oh. Did Inspector Grosky pass by here? He most certainly did. I got to see him in glorious action, tracking down a criminal. Which way did he go? He chased the crook all the way, and now I'm going to chase him. But I don't want it to be too obvious. Maybe I should just jog by casually. You're a friend of Inspector Grosky, I take it? You are speaking to the founder, president, and sole member of the Clint Grosky fan club. In other words, you're a stalker. We need more members. At least one for each of Clint's abs. Hey, you seem to be interested in Specter Grosky. Perhaps you'd like to join. Oh no, I'm fine, thanks. Why did Dad do that? I never even touched it. Hang on a sec. What's going on with this route map? A route map is posted at the bus stop. The route of each bus can be worked out by following the lines of the grid according to the following rules. 1. Buses always move towards their destination and never turn back in the direction they originally came from. 2. Whenever a bus has the option to turn, it does turn. Unfortunately, someone has rubbed out 2 vertical lines on the map, so some buses' routes are now wrong. Can you add the 2 lines back in the correct map? So it looks like E is going to C. D is going to go to... D is going to D, which clearly we know is wrong. Alright, C. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. No. I'm trying to figure out where you got that. Because it's only vertical lines. That's all that I'm drawing. See where the white is? That's what you trace. Okay, do you know what horizontal and vertical is? Okay, so you're drawing vertical lines, alright? Yes, you can. Yes. But that's not what it says. See, look, it's got to turn, so it's going to turn. It's going to turn up, around, and then it's got to turn back around here, so it's going to be. No, if they can turn, they have to turn, it says. That's what it says. So if there is a turn, they have to turn. Right here, 2. Whenever a bus has the option to turn, it does turn. That's why I had to put the lines in there. That's why I had to put the line. It's not supposed to go C to C. It's not supposed to go D to D because that's where it came from. Well, it's going to those destinations. But, yes, I had to fix it so they had to go in their correct destination. That's why I had to draw the lines in. That's why I had to put them in there so they are going to the right place. That's what the puzzle is. So B is going to E. A is going to A. So A is correct. So I can't draw a line here. And C has to go down. Because E, where is it going? It's going directly to C, so... Alright, I need to have, let's start with C. Let me see if I can do C. Let's go to, let's draw a C right here. So that makes C go down here and then turn down and go that way. So what does that do for E? D is all messed up. Alright, so E is going to need to go down. So it's going down. So D has to go to D. Now A is going to A. Now B is going to B. C is going to right. So we can't do that. So we got to do, because C is going to C. Wait, hold on. Let me put that back down. C is going to C, and E is going to E. D is going down to D. So now C should be going down to C, and then B is going to B. A is going to A. This should be right.
I think I've got this one. I did it, Professor.
Okay, well that's not the lines that I drew. Correct. Actually, there are two correct solutions to this puzzle, but only one is shown here. Did you find the other one? Yeah, I did do the other one. That's exactly what I did, was the other one. Well, let's see. Let me see how they're doing. Okay, well that's right. And now, how do they do E? Okay, well that's E. Now let's make sure that D is going to the right, and D is B. Alright, as long as B is going where it's supposed to, then A is just going there. Alright. Route map madness. Leave no puzzle unsolved. Any self-respecting assistant of Professor Layton should know that. Alright. Hi, I'm looking for a burly police inspector. Have you seen anyone like that around here? I did, yeah. He was tussling with a big rowdy fella, too. They were at it all over the street. That big bloke was no pushover, though. Let's hope your inspector can handle him. Oh, no, I have to hurry and help him. I'll be there soon, Inspector. Hold your horses. I haven't even told you where they went. I'll show you if you'd be so kind as to help me with this puzzle. And I've been trying to solve it all morning. The forecast is predicting rain. This girl needs help choosing the perfect umbrella so she can weather the storm. She wants one with a blue handle, a red rim, and a circle pattern. Which of the 4 umbrellas meets her requirements? Choose from A, B, C, and D. We'll see. She wants one with a blue handle. A red rim on circle pattern. I think A meets her.
What do you think about this? You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Correct. The circle pattern is only visible when you open the umbrella. Good on you. Now you want the inspector, you say? See that museum over there? They were fussing and fighting all the way to the door. They went inside. The museum got it, thank you. I wonder if this is a real dinosaur. It's only bones, but I can feel it glaring at me. Wait, what's this? What in the world is that doing here? 60. The description of the prehistoric skeleton reads, by looking at the dinosaur skeleton, you should be able to identify how many bones it has. A visitor nearby said, I have a feeling the number must be in the hundreds. Can you come up with a more accurate figure? How many bones does this dinosaur have exactly? I'm sorry? The head bone's connected to the neck bone, the neck bone's connected to the shoulder bone. Shoulder bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the backbone. No, the backbone's connected to the hip bone. Hip bone's connected to the leg bone. And also the tailbone. I don't think it's 100 bones. How many bones? Bone, 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 bone. So how many bones you see? All right. Well, I don't really want to sit there and count every single bone. Right. Alright. Yeah, it's nowhere near 100.
I'll handle this one, Professor. I did it, Professor.
326. Are you kidding me? Bone and Za. The dinosaur skeleton has 326 bones. The ribs give it away if you look at the dinosaur upside down. However, I doubt these bones are part of the real skeleton. Maybe somebody is playing a prank. Somebody who had time on their hands to put it together. Really? Who puts a puzzle in a dinosaur exhibit? Letterboxers? Let's see. Looks like the contributor is someone called Andrew Schrader. Wow. He must really like his puzzles. The curator really loves cats. He might meow at you when you talk to him, but don't let that put you off. Of course, he still speaks English, but only when he's off duty. Oh, but don't tell him I know. I'll give you a puzzle if you promise not to tell. Oh no! You've somehow got left behind on a museum tour. Where did everyone go? From a distant room, you can hear the tour guide describing an exhibit. What you're looking at now has come here from farther away than any other exhibit in the museum. It's not man-made, and it's quite hard to find, but you do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. Any idea which room they're in? Circle the tour group's location. I'm sorry, you find them here and there? Oh! I'm sorry, what?
I think I've got this one. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
You're a shooting star. They were in the room with the space exhibit. The tour guide was telling the group about a meteorite, one of the treasures of the museum's collection. Oh. The dinosaur fossil in our museum were discovered by a professor from Gressenheller University. I think his name was Schrader. He had an assistant too. Triton, maybe? I'm not good with names. Archaeology and paleontology sound like fun. Finding old things in the earth, and then digging them up. As I run through the streets on Inspector Grotsky's trail, I realize how strangely peaceful it is here, completely removed from the crisis in Miss Gallery. I haven't heard a single thing here about it. It's as if the news hasn't reached London at all. Anyway, I should find the inspector in the museum. Alright. It's my first cooking class. I've not done much cooking before, so I was a bit nervous. Welcome to the delicious cooking class. Today I'm going to teach you how to make beef stew. Are you all ready? Well then let's get cooking. First of all, let's check our ingredients. The main ingredients are carrots, onions, potatoes, broccoli, beef, white sauce, and milk. First, you need to prepare the vegetables. These are freshly picked, so we can't use them yet. Chef was right. They couldn't be used like that. I had to rinse them thoroughly first. We simply cannot begin until all that dirt and mud is washed off. Make sure you do it properly. Once the vegetables are nice and clean, you can place them on the chopping board. Yes, that's right. Now be careful not to cut yourself during the next part. I was shaking with nerves, but I took the knife and gripped it firmly. Ended up looking a bit wonky, but I peeled the carrots and potatoes without much trouble. Now the vegetables are peeled. You can proceed to the next stage. Take your time, there's no rush. Chop, chop, that's it. You're doing a great job. Oh, and don't forget to do the same for the meat. I took hold of the knife and began carefully not to cut, and being careful not to cut myself, I sliced all the vegetables. Now everything is chopped up, it's time to put it all in the pot. But there's another job before that. Doing this will help bring out the flavor of the ingredients. Chef took out a frying pan. As soon as I saw it, I knew what I had to do. Coated the frying pan in oil, threw in the meat, followed by the veg, and sauteed it all. Kitchen filled with a delicious smell. I had to try hard not to drool. Now that you prepared the ingredients, it's time for the pot. Put the meat and veg in. I put the ingredients in the pot and then gingerly turned up the heat on the knob. Chef didn't hold back for long. That should be all about right. Last, there are two key ingredients for making this delicious stew. Yes, it's the white sauce and milk. Add these to the pot now. Don't spill any or let it get burned. I turned the heat down a little and carefully stick just the right amount. Sticky wicket. Apparently a cricket was not allowed in the kitchen. Yep. Because I don't have the right action for that. It's all swirly. Could it be fossilized poop? Excuse me, sir, did you happen to see a barrel-chested police officer run through here? Meow. Are you talking like a cat? Okay, fine. I can work with that. I love cats. Hello, pussy wussy. Have you seen a big policey wussy? Meow, meow, bro. What's that, kitty? Frosty knocked over all the exhibits and then took off. Meow. Thanks, puss. I'll head to Scotland Yard. Thanks again, kitty. Right. Oh, Crosskey's fighting another monster of a man. I feel faint. Catch me. No. Catch yourself. Sorry if I'm the only one overwhelmed by the wave of manliness that just swept by. Such bravery wrestling that hardened criminal all the way back to the police station. You see, well, maybe I can still catch some of the action over at Scotland Yard. Have fun spooning. Oh, Grosky, you've arrested my heart. Take me into your custody. Yeah. Bye. I wish Inspector Grosky would just stay still. I'll never find him at this rate. Wait, what's that noise? Yikes!
Now, let me know if you've got any other questions.
Nice to see you again, Inspector Grosky.
I should have known.
Emmy, I haven't seen you in so long. I was starting to get worried. How have you been? Not bad, Inspector. How are you? Never better. Every crook I catch, I bench press their weight. Keep me fit. So, what can I do for you? I've come to ask for your help. There's something disturbing going on in the town of Miss Dollery. Miss Dollery, eh? People still live out there? Alright then, give me the whole story. The town is being assailed by some monster creature. It's thought that the attacks may be related to the death of a prominent man there last year. So I was hoping I could get some information on that incident. So, how did you get mixed up in this? Weren't you settling down and concentrating on your research? Sounds like quite a case, though. If you need me to wrestle anything to the ground, don't be afraid to ask. Until then, I'll give you access to whatever files you need. Thank you, Inspector. The archives are just down the stairs over there. This is the archives room. If we have it, you'll find it here. Wow, it might take a while to find what I need. Nonsense. I'll get someone to help. Ah, and there's Chelmy. Perfect timing. Who's that? This is Inspector Chelmy, my colleague, and his man Barton. Are they some sort of juggling act? Why is there a civilian in the Scotland Yard archives? Chelmy, this is Emmy. She's an old friend of mine. She needs our help with a case she's researching. My name is Amy Altava. It's nice to meet you, Inspector. Thank you so much for your help. Oh, before I forget, I need some film developed. Can I do that here? Ah, of course. Do you need a prescription filled in as well? Oi, Barton, help the lady! Constable Barton, at your service, miss. Thank you, Barton. Thank you, Barton. It would be great if you could get this film developed for us ASAP. ASAP? Is that the type of film? Well, don't worry, miss. I'll be back right away. Huh. I hope Barton can handle that on his own. Let's start looking through these records, tell me. You start with that shelf over there. Roger. So what is it we're looking for exactly? The records for Miss Tallery. Thanks for your help, old chum. Emmy, you start on that shelf over there. These case records are sorted by year, see? Are you looking for something in particular? Yes, this case would be from last year. Last year. That'll be over here. So we'll need to check this whole section? Even splitting the work, that's a lot. Well, there's a knack to sorting through records. The police archives have a rather confusing filing system. The file Emmy wants is 2 files away from a file with a 3 in its number. It is also 3 files away from a file with a 6 in its number, and 4 files away with and 4 files away from a file with a 9 in its number. All the mentioned files are on a single shelf. Can you help find a file? Alright. It is 2 files away from a file with a 3. And 3 files away from a 6. And 4 files away with a 9. Let's take a look. Three files away from a file with 6. This one.
What do you think about this? That puzzle was no problem.
Correct. The correct file is number 29. It would be nice if the filing system were a little easier to understand. Hey! Isn't this it? The case file you were looking for? That's it. Excellent work, Chelmy. Aha! I feel energized. Now I'm in the mood for a quick half marathon. I think we ought to focus more on mental exercise for the time being. I wonder how Barton's doing. Here I am, Inspector. I have the photographs Miss Altava asked for. You mean to say you actually got the photos developed? That's excellent work, Barton. Monica, the receptionist up in General Inquiries, gave me a hand, sir. She's very nice. Well, that's everything, I think. Thank you very much for your help, Inspector. No need to thank me, Emmy. It was nothing. Thank you too, Inspector Chelmy. No problem. But there is something bothering me. Oh? What do you mean? Here, have a look at this report. There are a few things here that look more than a little fishy to me. And they've gathered so little evidence. Look here, there's only one eyewitness account. Well spotted, Chelmy. Go with Chelmy's instinct on this. I mean, he has a nose for this sort of thing. In fact, that settles it. Emmy, I'm going with you. You are? Why? Chelmy, cover for me while I'm gone. Tell the Clampettes whatever you want. Now, all one of them? Right you are, Inspector. Wow. Off you go then. You're probably more useful there anyway. Good man, Chelmy. I'm just dying to get out for some training. It's an investigation, not one of your decathlons. Right. Alright. So I gotta... Alright, so when we get back to Miss Hollery on my scooter... oh. What's the matter? Well, I came here on my scooter, which only seats one. You're 1 seat and my 2 feet. Don't worry about me. I'll meet you there. I'll barely break a sweat. You're going to run? All the way to Miss Hollery? Run? Of course not. I'm going to sprint all the way to Miss Hollery. Right. Alright, Inspector, I suppose I'll see you there. Just don't be surprised if you see me overtaking you. For the yard. Wow, he's pretty fast. Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna end things on this chapter. Because I have to be to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Alright. So we're gonna go on a raid. I think I may end up having to raid Gray next tonight. Alright. I'm surprised I didn't get any viewers. Huh? I got most of 5 on... Well, we're going to raid next on both Kick and... No, Tuesday is Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom. Alright. So if you're on YouTube, give Raynex a like and a subscribe. If you're on Kick, give Raynex a follow, and we are out.